Right, welcome to this video here. It's a bit of an introduction video. Here's a new sponsor for the channel. They're called Mad Gaming Terrain, and they specialise in MDF terrain. So it's, you can see it's a flat package that's come through. I've received a small order from them and hope to construct this MDF terrain and then start using it in our games. I've always been a fan of the MDF terrain that's come out from different companies. Had my eye on it for a long time, and there's been a gap on the channel for that. I've got some great terrain. Games Workshop produce fantastic terrain. We've got GameMat.eu as well, their battle mats and pre-painted stuff. But there's always has been that gap for the MDF stuff, and so it's great to have Mad Gaming Terrain helping out on the channel as a sponsor. And hope it's going to take time. Terrain's always a long-term sort of project. But the aim is to get a couple of terrain boards filled up with this stuff to make some very, very diverse games in the future. That's the plan. So this is the start here, and hopefully the start of quite a collection on the channel for sure. Always trying to get some decent terrain going. And you know, if you check out Mad Gaming Terrain, they're on Instagram. They have their website as well. The links are below this video. When you start to see the stuff built up and the combinations you can go for, it's very modular. The setups are incredible, and all multiple layers and stuff. So even like for Necromunda players, for example, you know, amazing options for configuring and changing your terrain around, and pretty cost effective as well. Actually, this stuff's not too expensive to get a hold of as well. So I'm just going to open this up. It's just an introduction video. I'm going to open this up here and give you an idea of what to expect as it comes. So I'm just going to open up this package here. This really is just a small selection of what they have on offer. And I believe I've been in contact with Mad Gaming Terrain. I've negotiated a discount as well. So check out the details below. I think it's 10%. So when you make an order with them, use the unique code here on the channel, and you get a further 10% off of your order as well. Alright, so I've got the order open here just to save you having to watch that. So this is how it comes. So one of the Hablocks, I think this is one of their foundational sort of pieces of terrain here. Yeah, so features then, easily magnetized. They can supply with the magnets, and I've seen others using terrain like this where you've got all the walkways and the levels, and you put it all together and you feel that's going to fall apart easily, but actually where the joins are, there's magnets, so it just all clips together and just keeps everything stable. So easily pluck out, no knife needed. Right, okay, so you just push them out of the pre-cut terrain here. Unique whole network system, completely modular. Suits most 28mm systems. It doesn't have to be Games Workshop you use this for. You can use it for Infinity games and so on as well. Yeah, I'm mostly impressed by this. This is one Hablock standard, one Hablock half, so this is the smaller one, and then the larger one here. Yeah, and then there, that's the kind of stuff you could start building. So I'll maybe just focus in here so you can get an idea of what you can do. So you start putting these buildings together, stacking them up on top of each other, lower walkways, medium-sized buildings, and then you get all these joining walkways and the stairs going up and down and so on. This is it can have some exciting games on it. Yeah. So, you know, even with the basic set, impressive stuff. So that's those two. So this is a Hablock alternative. Yeah, one of the annoying things is like duplicate terrain, everything's always the same, but there's even variety within this. Alternative option. I take it these are all stackable as well. Excellent. And then, yes, the walkways as well. So pretty much what I just zoomed in there, just zoomed into this one, I pretty much build most of that just with this set. So you saw that small package has come through, but inside that is actually 3 buildings and a load of walkways as well. Excellent. And then packet of sweets. I don't know if they put that in every order, but that's come through as well. Yeah, but that's the selection. So we'll open up one of these just to give you an idea. And as always with this terrain, there's that unique smell of MDF. You can't escape it. It's MDF. Remember from school, medium density fiberboard it stands for. It's like a wooden blend here, but it's high density still, medium density, but very strong, resilient stuff. Yeah, it's all pre-cut. You can see it here. And these bits that are falling out, they're meant to be falling out because this is creating your walkways here. So there it is. So yeah, you can literally push it out. I mean, and this is laser cut, so this is very precisely cut here. It's almost, you wouldn't expect that kind of precision with wood as a material. But that's fantastic stuff. I'm going to push these out very carefully. But then again, you know, with wood, if you do break something, you just PVA glue and stick it back together, or super glue it back together again. So, but this is all been coming out here. I could just see it. You know, these bits push out here. This is all going to get pushed out very quickly. So I'm just going to manipulate these out here, just to give you an idea. So that comes out of that. There we go. So just, I mean, I've picked one of the finer bits to push out. Maybe should have gone for something else. But you see the thickness of it here as well. It's going to be solid enough. Yeah, I mean, it says no knife required, but what I've done is I've gone over onto the back, and you can see there's a bit there where the MDF hasn't quite been cut. I just put a little nick in it with a knife. I don't want to risk breaking anything, and then just push it out that way, and it comes out a lot easier. So there's not heavy cutting. You're just using a sharp modelling knife just to cut a few nicks here and there, just to make sure it comes out smoothly without causing any damage, because there's very intricate stuff going on here, and there's a little bit of fluffy bits here where it has broken away. So just use a sharp modelling knife just to clean that up, and here as well, like so. That's that done. That's one of your rails there for one of the steps. And again, that's not coming out because there's a few bits here to cut. 1, 2, just that. There we are. That's the weight. So that's giving you an idea of your walkways and railings and so on. So it's a case of pushing these out and then just following the instructions of how to put it together. So I was wondering whether, there you go. So this is the crucial part here, the instructions, and straightforward enough. I'd imagine quite good fun putting this together. Yeah, and they're giving you the finished option, the alternative options there as well for putting it together. Brilliant. You just build one pack at a time. It talks about, careful, yeah, this pack may contain fragile parts. I've picked on the really fragile one, but maybe I've just shown you the extreme to where it can go. But I've pushed those out, no problem. Just a little bit of help with modelling knife, just here and there, just to put a nick in different spots, just to help it on its way, and then those come out. Just assemble it. PVA glue, I'd imagine would be the best to use. I imagine you can use super glue as well if you so wish, but plenty of gluing options available. And I think you can just spray straight on to MDF. I've done that before and it's worked out alright. These look airbrushed, so be able to paint on that way. What I would say is be careful with your storage for these. You know, to look after them, keep them dry. Damp's never any good for wood. and so I would say keep them indoors if you can. Be careful somewhere like a garage that's damp, for example, because this is wood here, it needs to be looked after. Somewhere dry, and then these will be fine. And then, as I said earlier, repairs, it's just wood. You just glue it back together again and patch it up. Should be able to stick it back together, no problem at all. But this kind of stuff, it is very intricate here. It's well worth looking after. If you get a hold of this, then find some decent storage. Keep it dry, keep it protected. You don't want something landing on top of this and crushing it all. It's just terrain that's well worth looking after. But I mean, this is very well, very good stuff here. Very professionally put together. And nicely packaged. You get full instructions, which is one of the things that can be annoying. You get this kind of stuff come through, there's no instructions, you have to guess, do stuff wrong, but here it's very comprehensive. And they're talking about magnetizing. Yes, it can be magnetized. They recommend 3mm by 3mm magnets. They're giving you the correct sizes there, and that'll be a case of drilling and then inserting the magnets, super gluing them in, and then that's done, and then you paint the terrain fully magnetized. I think that'd be quite straightforward enough. You build it, you look up where the magnets would need to go once it's assembled, and you think I need magnets here where this ladder's going up, and then you insert the magnets as required. You don't have to, but I imagine that's going to be very useful to do it. So that's just the unboxing there, and just to crack open one of these to give you an idea and a flavour of what's going on. The next stage, and again, it's just terrain. It's just going to take a while for this to gradually manifest, but I aim to get this set done for the terrain that we're using. I might go for sort of desert style, I think, with these. Yeah, I reckon we'll go for some tutorial videos. So maybe we'll do how to build, how to paint, and then ultimately get some of these terrain sets up and running on the channel. But as you can see, this is a very modular system here and a completely different range, something to really enhance what we have. And so I've got some pretty good ideas of what we're going to do with these sets. So excited stuff for the future. But in the meantime, don't wait for me. Go ahead and make your own orders with Mad Gaming Terrain. You can check that out on Instagram. It says they have a Facebook page as well. I'll link to all of that. And then obviously the main website as well. And then don't forget to use the 10% code. You can get 10% off your entire order as well. They're based in the UK, so those of you in the UK, there's an advantage there, and I doubt they'll be shipping across Europe and indeed across other parts of the world as well. So there it is. That's the review, the initial review here and unboxing for this terrain, MDF terrain from Mad Gaming Terrain. Check them out on the links provided. Thanks for watching, and tune in next time.